Once upon a time, I was a princess in this fairy tale gumdrop.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of the Lowdown. As usual, I am your co-host, Princess Skywalker, and we do have my wonderful co-host here, John Anthony, with us tonight. How you doing, John?
I'm doing great. Did you announce yourself as the host, and the co-host?
Yeah,
that's weird.
I know.
If you're gonna wear that hat, then you need a proper introduction of the Jessie B.
I know. I was thinking about it.
Doing your best Chelsea Green. I love the hat.
I totally was thinking about it. I love this hat. I'm so excited I bought it, and I can't wait for my other one to come.
That's amazing. I think Chelsea likes it too.
She did. She retweeted it.
Yep. That's awesome.
So yay for me.
Good evening to all the sickos out there. Happy AEW Wednesday, guys. Hope everyone's doing well, staying nice and warm. If you're not in the Northeast, where it's single digits still, so yay for us.
It's actually not too bad here today. I mean, the
good for you.
Wind is cold as fuck.
Fuck wind. Wind is the enemy.
Wind is the enemy. It was so cold here over the weekend. It was like single digits. It was ridiculous. It was stupid.
Still here. Still the same. Yeah.
It's 15 here.
Yeah. Okay.
Feels like 10.
It's
woohoo.
Yeah. We're if you're gonna do that, it's 12 right now. Feels like 4. Awesome with the wind. Cool.
Cool.
Very cool. All
right. Sweet. Well, tonight's episode of Dynamite, in my opinion, was straight fucking fire. They needed this episode.
Yes.
They 100% needed this episode. This episode was off the charts. That opening segment was insanity.
Yeah. Set the tone.
We get Will Ospreay calling out Kenny Omega. Says he's no longer part of the Callis family, has nothing to do with them, and wants to go with Kenny Omega against the Callis family. First of all, what do you think about that, considering those two are such big enemies?
I love it. I think we talked about it 2 weeks ago. You need to have these two kind of a coming to Jesus kind of moment. I'm sure they're going to tag now against a common enemy. It almost gives you kind of a reminiscence thing of if you go look at WWE with the Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, kind of two people that have fought a lot in the past. They come together to fight a common foe. And then down the road, I'm sure these two are going to get at it, whether it's singles competition themselves or if there's a title involved. But I think I like it. I like these two coming together, him giving the apology. I should say I'm sorry. I should have believed you from the start. Let's whoop some ass at Grand Slam. I like it. And I think these two in the ring. This match is going to be off the charts. I think it's going to steal the show. Just for those two alone. Forget who's on the other side of the apron. Those two alone is worth the price of admission in Australia. So if you don't have your tickets yet, definitely buy them to see those two tag together in a match. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be absolutely spectacular watching that match. Plus, not to mention the chemistry that Will Ospreay has with Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita. So that match is going to bang. It's going to be an absolute banger. And holy shit to them jumping off shit. And doing the backflips off of the fucking heights. And Kenny Omega doing his outro and then saying, all right, hit my music because I'm scared of heights.
That was awesome. You literally saw like Ospreay look over, like just give him like a grin. And he's like, shit, really, mate? Like,
I'm with you, Kenny. I'm fucking terrified of heights myself. I don't play heights at all.
Let's go, baby. The higher the better. Let's go. I love it.
Nope. Jessica, don't play that game.
Nah, you got to be uncomfortable before you get comfortable, baby. Let's go.
I don't like heights at all.
No likey. Okay.
So that's going to be a fantastic fucking match at Grand Slam. I can't wait for that one.
Agreed.
It sucks we have to wait a bunch of weeks for it, but it's going to be a really good match.
It'll be here before you know it. Don't worry.
Moxley does a promo. Said he's going to break Cope's neck once and for all.
Shocker.
kind of over the Death Riders.
Yeah, I think what it is for me, it's not over the Death Riders. I'm over the Moxley promos in the back. You animals, you carcasses, I'm gonna throw you away. I'm just over it, man. Like, dude, just stop it. Stop it. Like, it was cool in the beginning when we talked about it being like you against the machine. Now you're just like picking off dudes like that you select. It's not just you against AEW. It's just you not liking certain people. It's that's what's growing old about it. It's like, where is this faction going? What is the direction?
Right.
What is this? And I don't think they know. I think they're just waiting for a certain period of time when it'll make sense, but they're just like treading water at this point.
Yeah, it's like, why do we keep? What's the point? Like,
What's
let's
the
make it
deal
make
with the
sense.
Death Riders?
What's the deal with the Death Riders and the storyline not really going anywhere?
Why does he keep the title in a briefcase?
Like, come on. Let's
The
move it
AEW
along
Championship hasn't been seen in weeks. Months. Months. How do you
It
have a
hasn't been
promotion
seen
that
since he won
you
it
see it
from
more on our show every week on my desk, and you see it on actual TV every week? This is wild. That should not be a thing. Nuts. It's nuts. Yeah, just saying. It's wild.
Yeah, it's a little odd. But yeah, I'm kind of over the promos. I'm just like, let's go somewhere with this. Let's make it something. Let's do something. Do the thing.
Something. Poke it with a stick.
Something.
Do something. Like,
do something.
do it.
Like,
Jeez,
please do something.
We're waiting. Like, come on, let's go.
And then we have the tag team title match. Rest in peace, Private Party, and your title reign.
What did I tell you, baby? Yes.
Very unthrilling.
Very predictive, all-knowing, the almighty Bobby Lashley, baby, in the Syndicate. I'm telling you, the first of a lot of gold they're going to catch in AEW, man. I'm excited for it. Yes.
It's just crazy that they took the belts off of Private Party so quickly. Would they defend it once?
Yeah, but I told you. When they came in, there was a, and I think I talked about it a month and a half ago when I was at the big event in New York in Queens. MVP was going fucking nuts. And it wasn't like some script shit or like he was nuts about talking shit about WWE, Paul Levesque, and just how like people were wearing Hurt Business shirts, and he was literally pulling people out, and he was like, "You see, we had the shirts." And he wanted, like, he was very, very against WWE and how they got let go. I'm sure when they came over, they looked at Tony and said, "Look, we want to keep what we had going there here, and we want to continue it." And that's why I'm telling you, they're going to get gold sooner than later, and give it time before Bobby's challenging for that belt at Revolution. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I still think you're wishful thinking on that one.
Bobby 2 belts. I'm telling you. Bobby 2 belts.
I don't think
They're gonna
so.
freebird the freebird rule, the title belts. Kick that over to MVP, and then Bobby's gonna go for the belts. The belt.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But anyway, I'm just to go back to what you were saying. It's very unfortunate for Private Party. Great run. Good to see them get their run off of the Bucks, but got to give the shiny toy their due. And I'm sure it was kind of a guaranteed wink, wink, nod, nod handshake where, okay, we'll give it a couple of weeks, and then once you're in, we'll give you some gold. Because that's what they need. You need the gold to be legitimate of what they're talking about every week in the ring, and to be, we hurt people, we do things like, it's just, they needed the gold and they got it. So again, shout out to Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, your new AEW World Tag Team Champions. So yeah, awesome to see.
Yeah, I just feel sorry for Private Party. Their title run was just meh. They didn't do anything with them.
They're young though. They have a lot of time to go. Once those tag belts leave, and they're gonna go. Oh, what are you doing?
It's heavy.
See it through. Oh,
it's heavy.
Boo! Tomato. Boo!
Ah, well, it made an appearance.
No, but they're young, man. They're young. They had their taste of gold. They had a great run. Got the rub from the Bucks, which was awesome. And they had a good. It wasn't like it was a squash. I like how they made the match competitive. You talked about it last week. As soon as they announced it, I told you they were going to win. But it definitely went the way of competitive. We were kind of like, maybe not, and then they won. You're like, okay, but they definitely didn't make them look weak. And obviously, it's Shelton Benjamin. fucking Bobby Lashley. So when you lose to that, he's the almighty. He's ginormous. He's a house. I know. I've had my arms around the man. He's fucking huge. So it makes sense. So yeah, it's good to see that. And like I said, they need that. And I'm sure at some point a third member is coming, whether it be a Revolution or in the near future. I guarantee there's gonna be another member joining up. Not Ricochet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Ricochet is going that direction.
That would be going up. He's going down. But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Well, Mariah May cuts a promo saying she can't wait to meet Tony Storm.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, this is bothering me. I told you this. This whole storyline is bothering me. Even the Tony Storm stuff. Why? I don't know.
Perhaps it'll all make sense at Grand Slam.
It fucking better. If I'm paying money to watch that match, Tony better swerve everyone and act like it was all an act. It was her acting in cinema, and it better be everything. Because if this is legit, I can't. This storyline makes no sense to me, man, and it's very off-putting of Mariah May and Tony Storm, the whole rivalry, to get their hands back on each other to just be a first time. Hey, mascot of Chairshot Media, here we go. There he is.
Yep. There he is. Hi, buddy.
Just so everyone knows, Tank is a paid actor. He's taken care of in treats, so he's all set.
Oh, go, buddy. Go.
I'm pretty sure Tank is bigger than Adam Cole. I'm just saying. I'm throwing it out there. I'm pretty sure Tank could take down Adam Cole.
He's giant. That dog is a fucking massive animal. Oh shit! I'm dropping things.
Yeah. Adam Cole's the size of his leg, or maybe his dick. I don't know.
My size.
But yeah, Tank is huge.
Tank is a monster. I just wish he was smarter. Well, he knows how to open doors because he just let himself out of the bedroom to come out.
He knows how to open doors. That makes him very smart. Like,
yeah.
I have a cat. I have a Mancoon. He's double pawed. He can't open doors.
Yeah.
I guess that proves that dogs are smarter than cats.
They are. They can be. Because my cats aren't very smart.
Cats are maniacal though.
My cat's a dick.
They plot. Yeah, they plot though. Cats plot. Dogs just kind of like, fuck you, I'll bite you in the ass. Like,
yeah, Jackson's mean cat.
Cats watch and they're like, you sleeping? Let me get the zoomies, bitch. You getting up? Like, no, don't do that. No, why you do that?
Why you do that? No, don't
Silly
do that.
bitch, I want to sleep. No. So yeah.
And then we had Tony Storm and Harley speaking Australian to each other.
That was wild. It was so hard to watch. I'm sorry. That was so wild to me. Like, I mean, Harley just on screen is okay, but just watching it happen, I'm like,
It was hilarious. Because they're totally speaking Australian.
They were.
It was totally like legit Australian moment right there.
Yeah. Love it.
Which was fucking hilarious. I loved it.
This is great work. Like, honestly, like Tony Storm doing everything she's done in AEW so far has been great. Back and forth. Now going back to the old character, but like not being the old character, but still being the new. I love it.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. The reveal needs to happen at Grand Slam. Though it's just like, and then Luther comes out, picks her up, and it's just like a whole act. They've all been waiting. That would be cinema. If that doesn't happen, I feel like this is all for naught. But
it's got to come to something at Grand Slam.
I agree. Totally.
Now we have another Jeff Jarrett promo where Karen's in the back saying, I don't like this, blah, blah, blah.
You leave her alone. She's a treasure.
No, she's absolutely fantastic. She was on heels, and she's like the sweetest, most amazing person ever. So
she is amazing.
Karen Jarrett off camera is actually a treasure. So
yeah. Everything else aside would be
speaking of, Rachel Ellering is a phenomenal fucking human being. She was on the heels call last night, and she is just an absolute treasure. So she is phenomenal.
Oh, awesome.
She is the sweetest.
She's an Ellering, so of course she is. I mean, no doubt. I mean, I don't doubt it.
She's fantastic. I I was amazed by her last night. Her energy is just fucking awesome.
Awesome.
And then Jeff Jarrett comes out and calls out Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Claudio knocks him out, says nobody gets to Mox without going through him first.
Kind of walks away. And he had the mic with him too, and I'm like, okay, I know where this is going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Jarrett says if he beats Claudio next week, he gets a title shot. Which, God, I hope Claudio beats his ass.
Nope.
Because I really don't want to see this happen.
I don't know. I'm telling you, it's coming up. I don't. You and me have talked about this, and I told you this is where the legends go to die, and proverbially where this is where they win the AEW title because the WWE was going to give it to them. So I kind of want him. No, beat Claudio. MJF. Well, I don't want to get into too much stuff, but MJF had a great point when his promo as well. And now it actually makes sense if Jarrett beat Claudio, goes to Revolution, wins the belt. MJF would probably be the first rivalry in that. MJF would take L's, which would be okay, give him Uber heat. Jeff Jarrett gets over more, but I would like to see it sooner than later. If they're going to pull the trigger on a Jeff Jarrett AEW World Title run, sooner than later. Do it at Revolution. Get your 4 months. Cough it up in August. Let's go. Jeff does deserve it. He does deserve the last run. He's not going to get it in WWE. TNA is too small for him, even though he kind of had a hand in that, which is unfortunate. But if you're going to do it now. Get it over with. It's fresh. You're good. I don't know. Maybe what I think is going to happen, and we'll talk about it more with the MJF promo. I think MJF's going to cost him that match. I think it's going to be MJF and Jeff Jarrett at Revolution with something on the line, some kind of stipulation. That's my thought. We'll talk about it a little bit more when we talk about MJF. But I think MJF gets involved next week with Claudio, and that's kind of where we go with that, where he's going to cost him, and it's kind of, but yeah. But I think it needs to be sooner than later if we're going to do it. Don't ride this all of 2025. It's almost like a la John Cena, right? It's funny that they're doing it. That's kind of what it gives me. It gives me the Cena vibes. This is my last run. The last time is now. It's wild. It's top of my homework, but don't make it obvious. Right. So I just don't want Jarrett to run all the way up to 2026 of Revolution, which is his whole year of contract, and then win it there and then retire, go out like Sting did. So yeah, I'd rather him win it now, have a few defenses, kind of like Brian did, which was cool, in that kind of way. But he's gonna win it. I'd rather sooner than later.
I just don't want to see it at all. It's
gonna happen. Just embrace it. It's gonna happen.
I just don't want to see it at all.
Sorry, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, and I don't like it, but it's whatever. I don't write it. I don't work there. I don't get paid. Right. Swerve vs. AR Fox was a decent match.
Agreed.
Which was the first match of the night. Or no, second match of the night. So
it was a good match. Swerve definitely gave him his ups, let him get some action and get some moves in. It was good to see. Swerve definitely carried it, but definitely Fox get in there and kind of get some highlights with a former champ, which was awesome to see. Fox is great. I think they need to get more of him out there. This is where I think Ring of Honor should be some kind of NXT developmental-esque kind of thing where you get a show out there where these guys can get showcased, because Fox needs to be on TV. He's awesome. There's a lot of guys like him in the back. Definitely a future prospect down the road in AEW. But yeah, I liked it. Swerve definitely carried him, but definitely made him look good out there. So it was good to see. And I love the respect he gave him too after the match, which was great too. So that was good.
Absolutely. And then Ricochet holding Nana hostage with the smallest pair of fucking scissors I have ever seen.
These weren't even the real, the regular gold ones. They were the ones you used to cut tape.
They're hair scissors.
What the fuck are those?
It's what is that? We're not even
live in 10 seconds, and they couldn't. We're gonna go live in 10 seconds. We can't find the actual scissors. Fuck! Give me those. Give me those real quick. Nana was bro. You ever see that meme where like the kid's like that was not like I could gut you like a fish.
Like
With
really?
With those? What are you gonna do? Like you ain't do
With
nothing
that?
with those.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah, that was
good.
interesting.
That was good to see. Yeah, so that was good.
And then we had this I love New York Jericho bullshit again.
New York Minute, baby.
With the worst promo from Big Bill that I have ever fucking seen. Like, bro, do not give him the mic.
I don't get it. I don't know. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what to do with this group. I said you and me have talked about this. Like, it's running very stale. Like you're just cutting New York Minute promos now. You're not even wrestling, and then when you do, it's on Collision. They're not even putting you on Dynamite. It's just weird.
It's just shoving Jericho down our throats for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, it sucks,
like, bro. Go away. You've got go home heat. Now go home. Nobody wants to see you anymore. We're over it. We're done.
Yeah.
Bye.
You did Nueve. Give the belt up to somebody. Let's go. Let's move on. Like, just like, what are we doing?
Okay, and they're just like Big Bill just put on the worst promo I've ever seen. I'm like, dude, this is awful. Like, I need to get up and change the channel. Like, I can't fucking handle this. Like, this is so terrible. I was not having it. It was not good. Then the man comes out. We get MJF.
Looking like $1 million, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every week, baby. Looking suave. Tell my man, get the fuck out of my ring. Let's go.
Yep. Comes out, says it's safer to make a deal with the devil rather than defy him. I'm gonna put this.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like he's gonna have a hand, and now the hat goes back on. Okay.
Well, it keeps falling over, and I'm kind of over it. So.
Well, you know what? Chelsea only wears it for the entrance.
Right. Because it's big and
I think no, it's good. I think this is kind of a telltale where him and Jared are definitely not done with each other, and this is a good thing. I think it's a younger talent. With Jeff Jarrett, I think that's good. Ultimately, I think MJF gets the upper hand on Jared. Jared giving him the rub. But you're also going to learn a lot from Jeff because, like I said, Jeff was MJF before MJF was cool, and that's a legit statement. If you go back and watch Jeff in TNA, WWE, WWF, he was cutting shoe promos on Vince McMahon before he quit the company, on live TV on Raw before he walked out with the WCW. So he was MJF before it was cool. But yeah, no. I think it'll be a good rivalry for those two, and I think he's going to cost him his little title shot against Claudio next week, and that's kind of go with those two into Revolution with some wild stipulation on the line. So I'm excited to see it, though.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see the match, but I want MJF to win it.
Oh, he will.
No.
He definitely will. No, Jared's there to give him the rub. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be what's there for, and I think that's going to be awesome to see.
Yep. Then Hangman comes out and tells MJF to get the fuck out of his ring.
Yeah. Jeff's like, all right, bro. I don't want the smoke. I'm out. Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Walks in, gets in his face, get the fuck out.
First of all, MJF would drop his ass. He's got bigger things. He's like, I don't want the smoke, bro. I got the Burberry on. I ain't trying to have it right now. I'm dressed up. I got the I'm out. Okay, cool.
Like, I'm good. I don't want the smoke right now.
I don't need it. I'm just gonna mess up my $400 suit. Get out of here, man.
Yeah. Wasn't having it.
That's all right.
And then Hangman's out here against some fucking nobody. I don't even think they said what this kid's name was.
Local hero. Somebody from Nashville. Somebody from Tennessee.
Smash.
Wherever the hell they are. Illinois.
Getting smashed in like 30 seconds.
But this is what Hangman's come down to. Now we're doing local smash matches.
Right. Like, what the fuck is going on with Hangman?
Christopher Daniels, and now this is what you're doing. We were fighting for the heavyweight championship, and now we're doing the local smash match. Oh wow! I'm not saying Tony's fumbling, but he's at the 1 yard line on 4th and goal. I'm telling you, what are we doing? This These are the storylines I'm talking about when we talk about the wrestlers and kind of not handling them correctly. No, you're 6 weeks away from your biggest pay-per-view and Hangman is beating the local legend.
Mhm.
What? And Adam and
Why?
Cope, Edge, call whoever you want, is going after Mox? What? I don't know, man. Hope it all makes sense. But it's all weird to me. Up is down, down is up. I don't know.
We're in the upside down.
It's something, yeah. Yes is no, yo is yes. I don't
Stranger
know.
Things. Ooh.
Oh God, Jesus.
Ooh.
Spooky.
Spooky.
I'm crying. Jesus. But nah, man, I'm telling you, it's wild. I don't know. You need to have your aces in places, and I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
At this
I don't
point, I
know
feel
what
like
they're doing.
I hope it ends up in the next 6 to 8 weeks. It makes sense, but I feel like at this point, right now, Mox is holding that title hostage
Yeah.
for whatever reason, and everyone keeps coming out saying that John is writing. He's writing pretty much the creative for this. He goes to Tony, gives him what he wants to say, what he wants to do, and how he wants it to go. You can only let the inmate run the asylum for so long before you're like, listen, this doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, we're not making any sense. No one's touching you. You're just beating the shit out of random people. Like, I don't know. Like,
Mhm.
and Samoa Joe pops out like last week. Where's Samoa Joe? He comes out
Flight
one time.
issues.
Where's Samoa?
He had flight issues.
You could have cut a vignette. Get him on the phone. You could have done something. Like,
He was supposed to fight Nick. He was supposed to wrestle Nick Wayne.
All right, I give 1 week. If he's not on next week, I don't want to hear that flight issue bullshit.
Yeah, there was supposedly just a flight issue because of the weather.
All right.
Because he was supposed to have a match with Nick Wayne.
All right.
Well, then Christopher Daniels comes out and says he'll never wrestle again.
Oh, what a way for Daniels to go out, man. Oh, it was weird. It was funny how, like, if you read the backstory on how everything happened, like, he didn't want to make a big deal out of the last match, is why he wanted to be Hangman. Like, that's wild. Like, the way Christopher Daniels was a legend in TNA back in the day, and sucks to see him not be in the ring anymore. But he's an awesome producer, awesome on air talent. So I'm sure he's going to teach a lot of the younger guys the way for years to come. But yeah, awesome match for him to go out on. But it sucks to not see him in the ring anymore. But yeah, that sucks.
And then we had Mercedes promo.
I'm not laughing because of Mercedes. It's purely because of
Harley Cameron.
Kurt Angle vibes all day.
Fucking Harley Cameron. She is fucking amazing. She is so goddamn funny. So goddamn funny.
I tagged Kurt Angle in that picture. I hope to God he sees it. I don't need a like. I don't need a follow. I don't need a. I need a like. He knows it too because she had the same look that like Vince and Austin had in the picture when it was, dude. It gave me, as soon as she started strumming, I'm like, Jimmy Crack Corn and I don't care. I'm like, dude, stop it. What are you doing?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I fucking love Harley Cameron. She is great. I just adore her. She's so damn funny.
I love her. She is such a great addition, and wrestling or not, I love. She's like, I'm not in the ring. Fucking, I'll do something in the back. Give me a guitar. I got this. Love it. Yeah, awesome segment.
It shut Mercedes up, and then it fucking just went amazing from that point. I don't know if
she didn't know what she was gonna start singing, but like she gave her the look, and at some point you saw Mercedes like try to hold back,
trying not to smile,
like what she's saying, and I'm like, she was talking like the wrath and having the biggest, and she's like, I can't.
Yeah, that was fucking great. That was so lit. Damn funny.
Love it.
She's like the R-Truth of AEW.
Oh, whoa, okay. I mean, whoa, you gotta go some way to get that. The R-Truth is a national treasure. That man is. Whoa.
That man is fantastic. I love that guy.
I've been there for a little bit, man. Whoa, hold on.
She's approaching that.
She's got a little ways to go, but she can get
that there. Tower.
R-Truth is God. That man. Could we talk about that man never ages? Jesus Christ.
No, he looks exactly like he did when he started.
He's a sentinel, man. You watch him in TNA back in like 2005 and then put a picture up in 2026 or 2025. He looks the same. Even next year in 2026. Looks the same. Yeah, vampire all day.
He's a
He with
vampire.
the dreads and everything. Same dude. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah, that dude found the fountain of fucking youth.
got great skin too, man. He looks good, man.
Mm-hmm. I
Love
love
it.
R-Truth. He's great. He's great.
Same.
But Harley Cameron is fucking hilarious. And
Agreed.
she's just absolute gold. WWE was dumb letting her go.
I agree.
So,
Fumble.
because she's fucking hilarious and she's gotten so good in the ring and I just love everything about her.
I think she's going to be a really good commodity for the AEW for a lot of years to come.
Mm-hmm. Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart was a pretty good match.
Yeah.
They definitely look better this week.
Yep.
They're definitely pushing the Malachi's gone.
Okay. Then you talked about it. Okay.
Yep.
If you need, again, back to what I told you on Raw, if there was no bigger aura of you telling you, first of all, she says with two guys next to you, and then they pull the vignette 5 minutes later of the three of them with no leader, no nothing. We fight together. That man is gone. He will be in the Rumble. I'm telling you right now. Like it's unfortunate. Like just to go off on a tangent, Tony Khan definitely dropped the ball on Malachi Alistair, whatever the hell you want to call him. That man had a lot of potential, a lot of great stuff in the ring. He had a great run with Cody Rhodes. Obviously, Cody left. But, like, he could have been a lot of things in AEW when he wasn't in WWE. And now, unfortunately, I guess for Tony, fortunately for Paul and for Nick, when him going back to WWE, what they dropped the ball on and what Paul knows he can be, which he was the head of when he was in NXT, that man is going to get such a fucking push and such an aura and such a presentation that Tony's going to be kicking himself in the dick for letting that man go. I'm serious, man. No, not even shit on anybody. It's just like you put that the right way. The match skills and what he can do in the ring are that goes without being said. But like the entrance and everything else and just being used, that's what WWE is going to capitalize on and make him look like a star. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, but we had Jamie Hayter giving Julia the rub like the other two got.
I like it.
You don't need this.
You got one. I got one. Let me know when you want number 3. I was like, yes, let's go.
Yeah, that was great. It was a good match, though. It was nice seeing the two of them looking cleaner in the ring.
Yeah,
the ring rust was wearing off, and they started to look back to their old selves again against each other. So it was I really liked it.
Yeah, it was a good match. No, I agree. They're definitely looking a lot better coming back in a few weeks in on each other. Obviously, Hayter's been around for like about a month or so longer, but they look good in the ring. A lot more seamlessly like wrestling with each other. So I liked it. It was good. Yep.
Yeah, it was a really good match. Bob answers Big Dipshits challenge. That's what I wrote down.
Fucking filling big dipshits. Okay. I gotta keep up with your nicknames, bro. I gotta have a list next to my computer so I can read that shit when you go to know who
That's literally what I wrote down was Hobbs answers Big Dipshits challenge. Couldn't remember his fucking name, so I just wrote Big Dipshit.
And you can't teach that. Okay.
You can't teach him to promo either.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why he had Enzo.
Why is it the bad apple doesn't even talk anymore? Like he just stands there and looks at Jericho now and just like smiles and has his like arms folded. I'm like,
and then says like 3 words at a time. Like whatever somebody says, he just repeats it.
Do that shit.
Just like, okay.
Do the thing. Do it.
Do the thing. Do the thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's silly. Silly and danger. Yeah. And then we have the main event.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Wasn't the greatest of matches.
No, it was underwhelming. It was underwhelming for me. I just
Mhm.
you were on a pretty good high. They were right, like you said, like it was a good, and we just pop Pack can go. I just
Mhm.
hope it's not anymore, man. He's blown up. He's breathing hard. And I get it. Other guys are too. Punk's in there sucking air too in his matches. I get it. But he's not main eventing. Like he's doing matches. Like it's just Adam needs to step aside. You need, like, if you're here to give the rub and help other younger guys, you can't be main eventing Dynamites. Give that to people. Further storylines for other stuff. Like I don't know, man. And then like why are we beating up the Rock and Roll Express every week? What did they do wrong?
Right. What the fuck did the Rock and Roll Express ever do to you, Mox?
I'm pretty sure WWE didn't give them a Legends contract. So they've signed something with AEW because now every time I look, wherever AEW is, it pops up on my phone. I'm scrolling wherever they are. Hey, meet the Rock and Roll Express live. Like I'm pretty sure WWE's like, fuck you. Like they didn't give them shit. So they'll, we'll go to AEW. So you can get your ass kicked. And FTR was back there too, right? Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Duct tape to chairs.
I get FTR. Okay, get it. Why are we beating up the Rock and Roll Express?
Why are we concertoing a fucking 70-year-old man?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't even a real body. I was like, what are we doing? Like, it doesn't explain.
A dead body.
They one time were like, oh, we like Edge. Like, why are we beating up 80-year-old men? Like, what are we doing?
What did the Rock and Roll Express have anything to do with anything? That's what I don't understand.
Thank you.
Like, where the fuck did they come from to be relevant in this feud?
Go beat up the Outlanders then. The fuck you doing? Like, go beat them up. Just shit. Like, what are you beating up the Rock?
70-year-old men for?
And they're not even. And the thing with me is like the only time we see them is when they're backstage getting their ass kicked, or they're like duct taped up like Jesus. Like what? They're not even coming out cutting promos or saying something to Renee in the back about F the Death Riders and these guys are trash. They're just. It's like they were in the back in catering having a cup of coffee, and Moxie's like, "Come here, motherfucker! Like, what the fuck?
Come on, beat your way."
Like, they're just catching strays or innocent bystanders. Like, what are we doing?
Just fucking walks in like Debo.
Yeah, don't
that necklace. That's my necklace. I don't know, man.
I don't know. That was it 2 weeks ago? He had them all like taped up to some kind of like storage thing, and then Edge came in and saved him. Adam Cope. I don't know. It was weird to me. It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't get where they fit into the scenario.
No, me either. It's like Tony signed a little contract. Like, we'll put you on TV 3 times a week, like 3 times a month. Like,
and Dynamite was amazing up until that point.
No, it was. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was a great
so good.
show. And I was like, yeah,
it was so good.
For like Grand Slam. And I'm like, why are we making matches for 2 weeks from now? That's the weird thing to me. Like, literally, like Tony kept talking about it, and Excalibur's like, no, Tony, actually, it's 2 weeks from now, not next week. And I'm like, why are we not next week? Why are we putting out 2 weeks from now? No one's gonna remember that.
Yeah, what's such a big deal about Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta's a big wrestling. Oh, I'm sorry. Atlanta was the home, I believe, to Not All In. It harbored a first pay-per-view, I think, for AEW in Atlanta. Obviously, I mean, it's Cody's hometown, but all that was in Vegas. Was All Out in one of them? Double or Nothing. Something was in Atlanta. That's why it's a big deal going back there. It's like going back home. It's almost like their homecoming, their run. Obviously, they're going back to Daly's Place on Saturday for Collision, which should be awesome. That's always a good crowd at Daly's Place. But yeah, so
I always like the setup when they're in Daly's Place.
It was almost like that was made for. It was really made for AEW, like made for wrestling. I know it's smaller, and I'm not like doing it the smaller thing, but it was really built for wrestling, and it really was good for a long time before they went on the road. It really did they did a good job at Daly's Place. I really like that.
Yeah, so I did too.
I like when they go there, and obviously it's a raucous crowd. It's a lot of people are happy to see him come back, and it's obviously the birthplace there of AEW. So yeah, it's good to see it there. I'm excited. I'll probably catch a little bit of it. There's some good matches. So excited for it. Collision will be good, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they start lining things up for Revolution. I mean, we're already next week or next Saturday is February 1st. Like we're already February, so it's what 5-6 weeks away.
Yeah.
So nothing's written in stone at this point, and it's weird. You would think at this point you would have some things kind of who's going to be your challenger
But they
for
have
World
Grand Slam first.
Yeah, but
And so they're really promoting for Grand Slam.
so you have a women's title at Grand Slam, right? What's the men's match? Exactly.
Yeah, they don't have that yet.
Exactly. See, like we have one match. So if you're going to Grand Slam, you should probably you build the matches, and then if you know, like, okay, this guy wins or loses, then we go to the next one. Again, I come from I'm different, like a little bit. I come from the WWE structure where I look at this match and now I know like this doesn't happen, this will happen the next over and over. But if you want to start building out matches, I mean, so I don't know. I don't know if Revolution is even kind of their like WrestleMania this year. I feel like Texas is going to be
usually Double or Nothing or All In.
Well, Revolution is the big one. Usually they have like 10 to 12 matches, but I don't know how big it's All In, right? All In is in Texas at Alliance Stadium. That's going to be a big one. I'm excited to see that, seeing it at a stadium like that. That's going to be cool, like in a baseball stadium. That's wild. I mean, I think WWE's done it a couple times, but I think that's going to be a good pay-per-view for them. But I can't just walk past Revolution, man. That's a big deal for them. And in the past, if you go back and look, they've built those things up, and you know who's going to face who. Like, you know, grab the brass ring challenge, this and that and the other, and who's going to get what. I feel like a lot of things are up in the air right now. So I don't know. I like the long-term storytelling. We're working on that, but a lot of things I'm like, well, what's going to happen? I feel like week to week, it's like, whoa, who's getting what? Who's doing what? Who's fighting who? But yeah, no, I agree. Dynamite was great until the main event. Main event kind of made me go a little meh, but yeah, I think it was a great show. They needed this. Definitely.
That opening was fire.
Yeah, no, I agree. The promos were good. The timing was great. The pace was awesome. Yeah, like if I had to give it 4 stars, 4.5 if the main event slapped. But
yeah.
But again, I feel like the main event was just what it was. So, but that's what I mean. We're making the main event just so the Death Riders can come out and we beat up everybody. We're coming for you, and we're beat the shit out of your neck. And here comes Jay White, and like, Jay White, what the fuck? Like, what do we? Jay White should not be helping like he should be kicking Cope in the face. Like, I want the belt. Like, I don't want to help you. Get out of here. Like,
right. But he's got this feud with the Death Riders, so
yeah. Yeah, a lot of Chiefs, a lot of hands in the cookie pot. Just like, unless we're having like some kind of weird gauntlet, fatal 10-way shit for Mox's belt. Like, you just got to get a clear-cut runner, somebody who wins some kind of fatal 4-way and a gauntlet, and just call it a day. Send that person a Revolution.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting like 2 weeks before this person gets the
well, maybe that's what happens next week. Is Jeff Jarrett beats Claudio somehow.
But see, I just think that MJF is not going to let that happen, and he's going to take Jeff out. Like, when I said that, it made sense to go sooner than later. So maybe if MJF interferes, maybe it's an MJF Jeff Jarrett match for number 1 contendership. Maybe it ends up being Jeff Jarrett, MJF, and Mox for the title, like that, you know. And then MJF loses, Jeff Jarrett wins it, and there's a lot of ways you can go. I mean, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I mean, I've watched enough wrestling where you can make a sense if someone grabs a belt where they can go with rivalries, that the roads make sense. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting. But I just hope it starts making sense in the next couple of weeks, because I want Revolution to be good and not just a whole bunch of throwing together matches for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You want it to, live up to the AEW hype, because they always put on good pay-per-views.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm telling you. See, that's why you talk shit about the 5-match format in WWE. But those 5 matches make sense, and they slap, and they let them play out. Whereas AEW is like, okay, 12 matches. Here you go, 4 hours, and you're like.
But they put on a damn good show for 4 hours.
Would it make sense? If everything's thrown against the wall, like if Brian Cage is facing Hook for no fucking reason, and I'm like, I haven't seen Hook in 4 weeks, and now why is he facing Brian Cage? That doesn't make any sense. Why? And it's just like Tony's like, let's get everyone on the pay-per-view. Like, no, that's not how we do this. So my expectations for Revolution have always been up here. The past 4 years have always been it's slapped. It's always been good. Worth the $6. That's their highest charge. They charge like $60. Like that's the highest one. That's why I know that's their WrestleMania, because then they reset after that and they kind of go like WrestleMania. They go after that and kind of reset the page. But I hope it has that hype. So.
I hope so.
But other than that, like I said, the show was good. Omega and Ospreay, that's awesome to see that. That partnership is going to be good down the road, and I hope they have that one-on-one who's better respect kind of thing match, and where that'd be cool. Shake hands in the ring, hug it out, and then we go from there. So that'd be cool to see. I'm excited for it. Yeah.
I just hope they don't turn Will Ospreay somehow.
You need to at some point. Every face needs to go heel. It needs to happen.
Not now.
Well, when then? Well, when's a good time?
Not with Callis, that fucking douche canoe.
I don't think he goes with No. He doesn't go with Callis. He just does it on his own. All he needs to do is kick Kenny in the stomach, and he's a heel. Like that's all he needs to do. I don't think he doesn't go back to Callis. No way. I think that ship has sailed. Like there's no way. Like. Yeah, he's not that much of a douche, but all he needs to do is kind of like turn around and kick Kenny in the stomach, and that's all you need. And then was booing.
Heel kick, it's over.
Yeah, everyone boos Ospreay out of the building. That's all you need. You don't need to go with Callis. You don't need to go that far. Like,
yeah,
that'd be a long-term story if you end up going back to Callis and the whole charade.
Hey, Don Callis, I hope you walk through a field of fucking Legos.
Hey, man, if the Don Callis is one thing, he's consistent, man. He's consistently a douchebag heel on television. He's been doing this since TNA, man. Like, I give it to him. Like, he's consistently just that dick. And I like that. He owns it and he loves it and he does it. So it's good to see.
King of the douchebags.
That's pretty much what he is, and he knows that. So I mean, the man he comes out his fucking entrance video is his own face. Like that's wild. Like
right.
So yeah. But no. Big ups to Don Callis, man. He's got a strong family, man. He's got Team Uju McIntyre. He's got Brian Cage, and it's good, man. He's got some good guys with him, so it works out.
Lord have mercy.
They tried to change it up this week too. They had to tie his hair back, so you didn't see it all draping around. You're like, I see you, Drew.
Lance.
I saw that. I saw he tied his hair up now. You're like, oh, is that Lance Archer? There he is. Where's he been? I saw him see this Drew on my screen for 3 weeks. Oh, there he is.
Oh, fucking shit.
Maybe do the side by side on the screen. Don't make me do it. I'm telling you.
Don't do it. Don't do the thing.
You're gonna know.
Don't do the thing.
Well, okay, I won't do the thing.
Don't do the thing. But you guys should go do the thing.
You should go do the thing.
Subscribe. Turn the bell.
Subscribe, hit the bell. So every time we're on here, every day of the week, you get all our episodes, whether it's me, whether it's her, all of that. Her, because you move the windows over. So her. Yeah, her. Like her stuff. Like my stuff. Like all our stuff at Chairshot Media. Yeah.
Like
so
everything.
Hit the bell. Do the thing. And
do the thing.
Like and subscribe. Lots of great interviews coming down the road. So very excited. And
yes.
More on that on our Twitter. On our Twitter to come for the announcements of some people coming on the shows. So we're very excited for that.
Yes. So next week, there actually won't be a lowdown. There won't be Jesse on any shows next week.
There could be. Uh-oh. I mean, I could do the lowdown.
You want to do the lowdown?
I can do it.
Yourself?
I can do it by myself.
Do it.
I got friends. I can call somebody. I can do
this. It. Phone a friend.
I'm gonna do it.
Phone a friend.
I'm gonna do it.
Make me proud.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Do the thing.
I'm gonna do the thing.
Do the thing. Yeah. I will be in Cozumel. So
yeah, not all of us are going on cute cruise trips. So I'm gonna be here, still freezing my ass off, so I can do the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Michael says guest hosts.
Guest host? Question
Question mark?
Is it me?
Could it be
Am
me?
I the problem?
Perhaps.
We will see. Maybe we can make this a Two Stooges collaboration. Maybe we bring in 4 different people. Anything goes when I start taking control of shows. I will call on WWE. I will call on legends, WWE wrestlers. I'll call on everybody, bro. Don't fuck with me. I'll call on indie wrestlers. We'll go nuts. We'll go nuts with this shit.
We'll go nuts. We'll just go ham.
We never know. So, stay tuned for that announcement. But yeah,
so I won't be on any shows next week because I will be on a cruise ship.
We're gonna do enjoy your cruise. We're gonna be doing some lowdown over here without Jesse B, and then we're gonna fucking kill it.
Oh Lord, they're taking over my show, our show, my show.
I'm gonna get a special background just for you not being here 1 week. I'm thinking like I know what I'm gonna do. I gotta make a phone call.
Oh Jesus. Lord have mercy. What are you gonna do to my show?
Oh, you'll see.
But when we come back on February 5th, when I come back on February 5th, we will be back with a very special guest again. We are having another Perkins on the show.
Woo!
We are going to be having Miss Aria Perkins on the show. We are going to be talking about her career and her life as a mom, being wife to TJP, and all of the above. She is fucking hilarious. If you don't follow her on Twitter, you should absolutely follow her on X because she's hilarious. She's so goddamn funny.
She's a trip.
She's so damn funny. She don't care what she says, and it's fucking phenomenal. So I'm super excited to have her on the show. And I feel sorry if she ever finds the people that stole her car.
Yeah, her and her husband are gonna beat the shit out of them.
I think just she is going to take care of that on her own. So definitely make sure that you tune in on February 5th for that episode of the Lowdown with Miss Aria Perkins.
Well, if we're talking about the February 5th, right? We're talking about that week. I guess I can kind of talk about some things with everyone who's watching, right? So February 3rd, if you're around, you might want to tune in live to us on Monday, which is the February 3rd. AJ Francis is going to be live with us here on Chairshot Sports Media. Live, time to come out soon. But AJ Francis, the CEO of First Class over in TNA, one of the top heels in the industry, is going to be with us on February 3rd. So very excited for that. More details to come. Definitely stay tuned on X and on YouTube as well. So we're very excited to have him as well. So it's going to be a good week that week. Got a lot of cool people, a lot of big guests coming on. So it's going to be a good week. We're excited for it.
Yep. It's going to be really fun. So excited for that. That'll be my first episode back from vacation. So woohoo!
Hey.
Hopefully I won't sunburn the shit out of myself like I did last time.
Yeah, you burned the girls last time. You gotta be careful.
Very, very badly.
Why you do that? Danger. Danger, silly. Don't do that.
The girls were not happy. They were very sunburned.
I'm not very female, but yeah, that's gotta suck to be able to sleep like down. You just want to sleep like up all the time.
Like blister sunburn. It was
not wear a bra and everything above that. That sucks. I'm sorry.
It was no bueno. No bueno indeed.
That's not. Ooh.
It was silly and danger.
Very danger. I'm sorry.
We don't want to do that again.
Don't do that. But yeah.
So yeah. Got some big things coming up. We're working on a lot of other things.
Yes, we are.
Trying to get more people. Contacts need to contact back.
The contacts are contacting. It's just a matter of working out dates and work schedules and stuff like that. Like, I wish I worked a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. It'd be so much easier if everyone on, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. And obviously, these folks who are on indies and actual wrestlers, someone like AJ Francis, they wrestle on a regular basis, so it's tough to have them on. So we're figuring it all out. We'll get it done. But yeah, very, very excited, like I said, for the next couple of guests we have coming on for the Chairshot Media Group. We're very, very excited and very blessed. So it's only the beginning. So very, very excited.
Yep.
Awesome.
So
Cool. All right. Well,
all right,
I
guys.
guess
Well,
that's that, I guess. All right.
that's that.
Cool.
Do the thing.
Yeah, do the thing. Like,
Do the
subscribe, hit the bell. Like I
Hit the
said,
bell.
shit ton
Go
of shows.
follow me on
everything.
X at Jess Skywalker 10.
And it's good that she
Go
remembered her
follow
handle,
me.
so that's great. And you
I
can
did. I
find
remembered
me.
it this time. I didn't glitch.
You can find me at Chairshot Sports. You can find me and Jesse at Chairshot Sport Media One, with our friends Mike and Vinny as well. So definitely follow them when you get over there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And definitely hit the bells because we have a lot of cool interviews and a lot of cool stuff coming up. So yeah, I guess that's it. That's all I got.
That's it. All right,
Cool.
guys. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight. Whether you tuned in on YouTube or you tuned in on X, make sure you tune in on February 3rd for AJ Francis interview, and you tune in on February 5th for our Aria Perkins interview. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night.
Toodles.
Deuces.